We communicate through everything that we do. We communicate verbally, we communicate non-verbally. We communicate, we take in information certainly through all of our senses, and we put information back out through all of our senses. One of the ways that we do that, of course, is through speaking and through hearing spoken speech.
You know, we all learn in different ways, although the three primary ways that we learn are visual, through our eyes, kinesthetic, through senses of touch, or audio, through hearing.
I mean, the human voice in audio form has a personality attached to it.
There's that human connection that we have when we hear someone's voice.
The fact is that people are still more comfortable when they hear things, you know, sort of I've heard it with my own two ears.
People like to use the telephone, and we're very familiar with the phone, and we use the phone to get information.
The phone is somehow an unbiased instrument that allows you to access the specific information that you want when you want it.
And indeed, the telephone's absolutely everywhere. It's in the car, it's in the office, it's in the home.
For you 24 hours.
Audio information is using the telephone to get more information about a category or a service or a product that you're interested in.
The audio business has been around for a long time. It goes back really to when operators were answering the telephone and telling people that what time it was or what the weather was.
Prior to audio services, and sort of another time in business, and people had similar needs for information, but I don't think that immediacy was there. I don't think that people require their information now.
I think audio services can help you get to information if it really is something you're looking for and you really just need a quick answer. I want to know what time the movie starts, and I really don't want to have to go through a long explanation of what I want. If I can just punch that in, that is a useful service.
Or they don't have to wait, get an answer machine or a busy signal or a no answer. They can actually gather information at any time at their leisure.
And that's one of the benefits of the service, because you can get it quickly, you can get it you can get what you need and then move on to the next thing in this fast-paced world we live in.
Trying to select the right...
With our business, we have a variety of different advertising mediums we use. We use newspaper, we use radio, we use website, we use the Yellow Pages. What the audio information services gives us is kind of another piece of the puzzle that helps round out our whole message.
Talking Yellow Pages and audio information services take the phone directory to the next level.
Well, when audio information came along, people realized that they could manage change effectively and that people's demands for information could be met in a more immediate way. And the consumer at the same time started to demand it. So it was kind of a timely arrival.
They can do things with that message that they can't do in print, so it enhances their ability to update information or communicate whatever it is they want to communicate in a fairly inexpensive way.
It isn't a new medium. It is an enhancement. It is a complementary service to the Yellow Pages business. It offers advertisers opportunities to make changes in their advertisements. It does things that they haven't been able to do before. It takes a phone book that is updated only once a year and allows advertisers to update their ads more frequently.
The most valuable thing for my business, out of the audio information service, is being able to change our ad at a regular basis for seasonality, for different targeting, different promotions, and not being limited to our same print ad all year.
It gives us the ability to update our messaging, tell them what's going on out there, but it also gives the person the ability to push a number on the phone and actually be connected with us if they want additional information.
But it also enables the advertiser to do a little bit of time shifting, so that instead of having to necessarily answer the phone themselves with these repetitive questions, they can shift those to audio services like how long have they been in business, directions to get there, things like that. And they can really spend their time on the phone with customers about more in-depth questions when that customer is ready to buy.
It does provide significant labor savings. It improves customer service. It reduces human error. The benefits go on and on and on.
What I find valuable is, like any advertising, you put a park bench out, you don't know how many people are seeing it. You know there's 10,000 people drive by a day, but how many people actually notice it? This gives me exact call counts. I know exactly how many people heard the message and how many people actually pushed a button and got connected to my nursing home.
Oh, I don't think there's any question that audio services will differentiate advertisers.
You could talk about the advantages that your business has over your competitor's business.
It's a very valuable tool for our advertisers. Consumers use audio services, and it's very powerful because these are not folks who are getting a message pushed at them. These are folks who are picking up the phone and calling, so they're interested.
If you get a telephone call from a friend, a friend is somebody that you want to talk to, that you have the time to talk to, that you put aside other things to listen to. And in a funny way, audio text works very much the same way. If you're going in and seeking information and you're getting the positive reinforcement, you're getting the answers to the questions that you had, that has a value that is tough to exaggerate.
As people get into the buyer mood, they use the anonymity of the telephone to be able to find out information without any pressure.
For example, bankruptcy. If you want to find out a little bit more about how you select a bankruptcy attorney, it's much more comfortable for people to do it over the phone.
Let's say a funeral director who will deliver audio information about how to plan for a funeral. I'd imagine that's a hard phone call to make. But it's easier to listen to something that's as anonymous as audio information by phone.
Customers get information quickly, they get information at relatively low cost, and they get information in a way that they're comfortable with.
And to a great extent, they're ready to buy, and the research supports that. About 70% of the folks who use an audio service actually follow up and contact the business. And a full 30% of the folks who use an audio service end up buying the product or service from that merchant. We have a phenomenal product today. Our print product is recognized not only by the industry, but by our high usage numbers as being really an outstanding product. But what we need to do is position ourselves so that no matter where our users are or what they're doing, we're providing them the media so that they can find what they're looking for when they're ready to buy.
The advantage of audio information services is that you have made the telephone call. You're the one that has gone out and requested or tried to get specific information. And this information comes to you very easily.
Don't give me the world. I know that the world is out there, and right at the moment, I want this little piece, and I want to be able to find it as quickly and easily as I can get to it. And so if you can help me do that, I'll appreciate it.
I think almost every industry could use an audio information service as part of their advertising or marketing or strategy to provide information to the customers.
Well, I find that the audio information service has been very beneficial to us in giving more depth and more information from my Yellow Pages ad.
But it's the medium that speaks loudest and people hear it, and it works well for us.
Look at Talking Yellow Pages as a tool, as a way of enhancing the phone book, as a way of strengthening the basic product, as a way of giving advertisers an opportunity to communicate with their customers.
It does provide a very valuable service to both the consumer and to the supplier. Because of that, it will stay around.